So welcome to video 3 of your training prep series. This is where a lot of your knowledge in video 1 comes into play, because this video is going to be about play. So you will get to understand that I make a lot of bad jokes. So that was the very first one. Okay, so if you have any questions so far on what you've done over the first couple of days, that group, the Facebook Messenger or the WhatsApp or the Train with Ruby group is absolutely where you can land, because if you're thinking it, so are lots of other people. So please don't hesitate to ask questions. If you have questions, it tells me that I did not explain it enough, and I love questions so that I could improve the videos and improve the training going forward to make sure that I am delivering the best for you. Okay, so video 3. This video is all about creating connection. So when we want to go on a training journey with our dogs, specifically if we want to go out and walk and enjoy life with our dogs, we need to have constant communication and a connection. Imagine when you head out into the world, you're in one little bubble and your dog's in another, approximately 1 to 4 feet off the ground, and they're in this whole world that you have no idea what goes on. So dogs have their own prerogative, their own little world that goes on, and often when we're out and about with our dogs, those bubbles are totally separate bubbles, especially if we're walking behind our dog. They have 270 vision, so if we're walking directly behind, they're in front, we are not in their peripherals, we are not in their vision, so perhaps we're not in their thoughts. So we need to have a connection. And what do you mean by a connection? I mean communication. One form is a lead, one form is vocal, and there's lots of different ways of communication. Imagine like when you're horse riding. I don't know, probably none of you watching this horse ride, but you have your body weight, you have your reins, you have your legs, you might have a riding crop. You have a few different means of communication. So how are we going to build this? It's going to be fun, because all I want you to do from this video is go outside and play with your dog. That's it. Like in video 1, you've already discovered how your dog likes to play, or what your dog loves. So maybe delving into this play a little bit more. Are they a terrier that loves to chase? You're going to go get a really nice new chase toy and play with them with that. Or are they a retriever or a Labrador that likes to fetch? Are you going to get out there and play bull with them? Are they a really smart dog that loves to do tricks and get fed outside? Okay, let's get out and let's do all the tricks they know. What else? Oh, tug. Do they love to tug? Are you going to go and grab the biggest rope you can and play with them outside playing tug? That is it. That's all you're going to do from this video. I want you to go outside and play with your dog. If you don't have a yard, I would definitely recommend investing in a long line. Be very, very careful about rope burn and tangling legs and limbs. So you might want to have a belt on and attach them on a long line. I would suggest nothing more than 30 feet. My favorite length is 15 to 20 feet, which is about 5 meters. Attach it to your belt or around the nearest tree and just play with them locally, or let them drag it, but be very, very aware of your surroundings so that you can step on it. Safety first, please. Ruby did not say go outside, let your dogs off leash and let them run away. I said go outside and play. And this is going to tell you some great information. Is your dog interested in you outside? I want to know. Is your dog big play inside, nothing outside? That's really key information for you. That's very important to note that. Does your dog, again, can he play in the backyard but not outside on the street, or play in the dog park, or is he obsessed with his friends? I want to know how interested he is in you outside, because that's going to give us some really good information on how we can start to create that connection, to start to and where we need to start with our training journey. If your dog is really into you and buzzed to play with you outside, then we're probably going to start training outside. But if your dog really struggles to focus around all the distractions, even for something that they love doing, like tug or ball, then we're going to need to start training inside. It's really important. Learning pace is set by the learner, which is your dog. Maybe you, but your dog. So get out there and play. Again, a couple minutes every day. Doesn't need to be long. And then very important, what I want you to think about is when you end that play. Because what you don't want to do is take their energy level from a 0 all the way up to a 10 and then just leave them high and dry. They're then going to be pumping full of adrenaline. Maybe they're breathing heavily. And you don't just want to go, okay, bye. They're going to be like, what? What? And what you don't want them to do is go and find something in your house to go and entertain them. So when you finish your play, let them know, all done. And then maybe give them a good old fuss, good old booty scratch, or go inside and get them a chew or a treat, something that they can then start to chew, or maybe sprinkle a bit of their kibble in the grass or around the house on the floor, so that then they can do something that's either chewing, sniffing, or maybe a Kong, just something that's going to bring their energy down nicely, so you're not leaving them totally high and dry. So please, when you play, I don't know, maybe my dog likes to roughhouse. We like to play physically in the house. And then we always have to let her know, okay, all done, good girl. And then I go and get her a treat from the cookie, ask her to sit and wait, and I'll go and hide it in another room and she can find it. So something sniffy, chewy, something like that, just to bring their energy down nicely, is going to help you and your dog to kind of just then mellow out. But that's it. Get out there and play with your dog. I look forward to seeing you in the next video or in real person in your first training session soon. Bye!